January really is the best time to ride. But before we get into that discussion, I gotta wash this bike. And if we take a closer look at this, it just got mud everywhere. This thing is caked. So let's take care of this first. Now that this thing is done, we can go ahead and ride. And if you guys see, it's just a little bit cleaner. There's a little bit less mud. That's clean. That's clean over there. And now that I have the bike all cleaned up, who would have guessed that when I take it on muddy trails that are wet, the bike would be filthy again. But that's not the point of today's video. I want to go ahead and talk about why January is the best time to ride. Now, why is it the best time to ride? January. If we are gonna go ahead and just take a look at the previous couple days out here in the east, it's been really cold lately, but specifically where I live, today is a really warm day and the sun is out, the wind is blowing just right, and right now it's a little bit later in the day, it's close to 4 o'clock, but the morning was absolutely beautiful. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold. As soon as you get into the shadows, it'd be nice and cool, and when you hop into the sun, you feel the rays just kind of coming down on you, and it's such a pleasant feeling. I would have loved to have a chance to ride just a little bit earlier today, but what I decided to do instead is wash my bike. And I think right now, specifically January coming into February, the temperature is just kind of like hitting the right spots. Obviously, we really don't get that much snow over here. And yes, we did receive snow for about a day or two. And that's kind of a whole nother topic I could get into. As soon as the snow started falling down and all the drivers, which are either trying to get home or which are just trying to go out and hang out with friends, most of them, they've never ridden in the snow, and lots of them were really stupid, especially out on the road. And their rear-wheel drive cars, most of them were sliding off the road. The people in front-wheel drive cars were gunning it through sections. None of them knew how to slow down, and it was honestly scary for a lot of people. But for me, I have a rear-wheel drive Benz, and that thing's pretty fun to slide around in empty parking lots, if you know what I mean. Quick little interruption in this video. There is a website called Unbound Forever. Right now they are going to be releasing a new drop on February the 15th, so please mark that in your calendars. And there will be 4 main motorcycles that they will cover: R6, CBR 600, ZX 6R, and GSX 6R. So please go check out their website real quick. Let's get back to the video. And another thing we did was take out our bikes. We took them out onto the snow anywhere we could, and it would just do donuts. It wouldn't go straight. You couldn't slow down. It was fun. We ended up laying a couple of the bikes down onto the ground in the grass, but it was still well worth it. You could just do donuts in circles effortlessly, and it would have been cool if the snow stayed for a little bit longer. But the fact that the sun is coming out a little bit more, not including these clouds that want to pour some rain on us, but I think it's great that the sun is starting to come out a little bit. I know a lot of people right now, especially my close friends, hate the cold. And it's not a bad thing. It's honestly pretty uncomfortable when you're just sitting outside or you're walking to your car and all you're wearing is just some sweatpants and a hoodie. I mean, it got pretty cold. So I really see why they would be uncomfortable. And everyone is always saying that the next season that's coming up is their favorite. For example, right now, spring's kind of coming, and that's when a lot of people are going to go ahead and take their bikes out. They're going to go ahead and start riding on the road. And they love the weather. And as soon as it starts getting to the middle of that weather and towards the end of that season, people are always complaining and wanting the next thing, the next big thing, which would be summer in this case. And as soon as the sun rays start coming out and it's beating down on you, you absolutely love it. You absolutely love it. But as soon as it gets just too hot and you can't ride the bike as much with all the gear on and the leather gear, and then people start saying that they wish it was fall. And as soon as it's fall, people start saying, oh, I'm so excited for the Christmas weather. And if you guys would love to take something out of this video, all I ask is please just enjoy the moment and the place you are in right now. I absolutely love that it's still cold outside and I can wear all of my gear without it being sweaty or sticky or uncomfortable. But I'm also excited for what's coming, which is spring, where we get to go out on the road again and start riding. If you guys would, please comment down below what state you're in and kind of what the weather's like, whether or not you can ride the road or not. I'm honestly really tempted to go. And there's another, and there's an even bigger one over here. This one's just like a little cutie. Too sure, but the grass looks really dead over here. I don't think these things are too safe. Oh, that's a big hole. Yeah, no one's really ridden on this path for a while, and it's kind of gone. There used to be like a little path that goes through here that connects to that trail, but not anymore. Oh boy, this thing is dirty. But I absolutely love the weather that we're in right now and the fact that we can actually slowly start riding on the road again, which is going to be sweet. But even trail riding on dirt bikes, it's still a blast. And I hope you guys are enjoying the weather just like I am. Peace out.